What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I am super sick with the flu right now, but I'm still getting this out to you guys because I want to be consistent on YouTube. It's like one of my goals in 2026. So I'm just sitting in my apartment right now recording this, and I want to tell you about one really simple but very effective mindset trick you can apply into your cold outreach to book way more calls. I feel like nobody really talks about this kind of stuff on the side of YouTube. It's always like, oh, here's the best follow-up script to send or anything like that. In reality, a lot of times our own personal beliefs and our own personal, like the way we go about our lives impact the way we do business. And if you can't break those, there's no point in learning the best follow-up script or like the best outreach method, because if your mindset is screwed from the start, you're not going to see any results. So that's kind of what I want to talk about today. And I want to kind of go through one little mindset trick that you can do to sort of implement this into your outreach and see way better results. And I'm going to be honest with you, you're not going to get any outreach scripts in this video. You're not going to get any like follow-up scripts or anything like that. You're just going to get a mindset trick that is going to make your outreach 300 times easier. So if that sounds good to you, watch till the end of this video. I promise you will not regret it. If you want personalized coaching, there's a link in the description if you found this video valuable. But let me share with you this, because I really do think that if you just give me this 7 minutes and apply this, it's going to change your outreach game forever. So the first principle we need to understand to actually like implement this method as a whole, right, is that your own beliefs towards things will reflect how you do something. So what I mean by that is, if I am really insecure about the type of shoes that I wear, I'm gonna go out on the street and I'm gonna judge everybody else's shoes. And I'm gonna look at everybody that I see and go, oh, those shoes are dirty. I don't like that person's laces on their shoes. Oh, those shoes have a weird logo on them, or whatever it might be, right? Now, the reason I am doing that is because deep down inside, I have this crazy fear that people are judging me for that, and they're judging me for the shoes that I'm wearing. And you're probably sitting here like, what on earth does this have to do with cold outreach? I promise you there's a relation. What happens is when you start to think that cold outreach is bad, cold outreach, doesn't work, people hate getting cold outreach, people are gonna make fun of you, it's going to reflect in the way that you do outreach. So what I mean by that is, if you have this negative belief towards cold outreach or towards signing a client or towards booking a sales call, you're never gonna be able to do it. And what will happen is you'll then look at other people who are sending a cold outreach DM or a cold outreach email, and you'll be like, oh, what are they doing? Like, look at that, that's a terrible script. And you're just gonna start judging them. And one thing you can know is that anybody who's judging you for doing cold outreach is not as successful as you think they are, or you're just talking to a member of their sales team that's pissed off for the day because they're not making any money and you're probably making more money than them. So don't worry about that. It's like the biggest thing in the world once you can realize this. The reason this is so important is your own beliefs and actions will reflect into what you do. This is something I've been working on huge, and especially in this new year, is not letting like my own opinions or judgments of other people reflect into my own life. And the way that you do that is just stop judging other people. And it's such a crazy thing to hear, like, how do you do that? Start small, right? It's a very gradual thing to just like only say positive things in the world, and I've considerably gotten very good at this, but there's still times where I'm like, oh, I don't like the way this barista made my coffee. They're late. Like, there's something stupid like that. Like, I can't even tell you guys, but you need to stop doing that because it's reflecting so poorly in your outreach ability. And I know that this might sound crazy, but let me kind of give you like the full picture of this so this can really like solidify into your brain, right? So if you have this belief that somebody sending cold outreach is, new, is lazy, isn't good at business, doesn't have the ability to sign up clients, that cold outreach is dead, that all of those beliefs are going to reflect directly into the outreach that you do, and it's going to prevent you from signing clients. So what do you do instead? You need to look at every single person you see doing outreach. If you're someone who maybe has a little bit of a personal brand and you're getting DMs, respond to them positively if you can. One thing I do is I literally take a couple minutes of every day to just send 3 random replies to cold outreach. I'm like, hey, this isn't really what I need right now, but like, great job. You're doing great. Keep up. This is exactly what you need to be doing. And just spread some positivity in someone's day. Because I promise you, and you might not see this yet, watch this video, you might think I'm crazy, but go try it for a week and you'll see the difference in the results you get just by how you think about it. It's so important that if you're trying to become successful, you're trying to scale a business, that you know that deep down. So that's really all I wanted to talk about today is you need to frame your beliefs around positivity, because anything negative that you're judging other people for, it's because you are yourself insecure about that. And that's okay. It's okay to have insecurities. but you need to identify what they are and get rid of them. That is the most important thing that you can do, is identify what those things are and work on them in a positive light. Because anything you judge other people for will set you back. And once you free this, you will realize like, oh wow, I'm helping somebody. This is amazing. And then when somebody responds to you like, oh, screw off, man, I don't need your services, like you suck, it's just gonna roll off your shoulder, which is the most important thing you can physically have happen to you in cold outreach, is letting someone's insult just roll off your shoulder like that. It's so important to be able to do that. So just remember, put positivity into the world, because when someone's negative to you and that's all you are doing, it's not going to affect you, and you're not gonna let that slow you down in outreach. It's gonna make you way more consistent, you're gonna book way more appointments, and you're gonna become way more successful very quickly with whatever service you are providing. So that is pretty much it for this video. If you guys found this one helpful, please let me know down in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next one.